Is that a trick question? This man was a bona fide scrub. Bona fide scrub.
This dude, I believe he's a bona fide superstar right now.
Right. Oh, well, of course, it's all about winning, baby.
I said to you last week, now Jaylen Brown just got injured. Are we going to get to a point where Jaylen Brown is a better player than Jayson Tatum? I'm sorry to say it. I'm sorry to say it, but if you look at the numbers, Jaylen Brown's clearly been a better player this year. I think Jaylen Brown plays better defense overall. There's no doubt about that. And if you look at their numbers last year, they were basically, I think Tatum averaged maybe 2 more points a game, but he did it on worse shooting percentages. So over the last season and these 2 to 3 weeks, at what point are we going to say Jaylen Brown is a better player than Jayson Tatum? Because are we just automatically assuming that, hey, Tatum's got to step up and this is going to be Tatum's team? Or can we also look at Jaylen Brown and think, hey, you're putting up basically the same numbers. Why don't you step up and this be your team? Like, I don't know. Jaylen Brown might be better than Jayson Tatum.
The blokes that get on me about Jayson Tatum, it's good. They act like they feel like I've crowned him too early. Like he had a great start to the season, and it's a little too. And I think that so we've kind of pushed him in that position. I'm like, all right, mate, we think we've got this idea of you in our head, and he's been put in that position, and he hasn't been able to stand up to it. And I think, it could be a little bit longer. I think they're going to start giving Jaylen Brown that opportunity to be like, all right, well, mate, Jayson Tatum's obviously not performing. Let's see you take that position. So maybe I hate admitting I'm wrong, but maybe I did crown him a little too early. I really thought he could be. He has the tools, he has the skills, the mindset, or at least for this Kobe, always little things about Kobe every time I see him and the training and stuff. So he should be that guy.
Yeah.
It just sucks that he can't be.
And him not being that guy is not, or me wanting Jaylen Brown to be that guy is not a negative necessarily against Tatum. It's that I believe, and I'm sure a lot of people believe, that Jaylen Brown's really fucking good. Like, and that's why, like, you really rate Tatum, and I'm not saying I don't rate Tatum. Now, maybe you overestimate his abilities a little bit too much, maybe, and yes, maybe you've crowned him a little bit too early, but I know Jayson Tatum is a great basketballer. He is. And I'm saying Jaylen Brown's up there with him. I'm not saying they're both, average players. I'm saying they're both really good. And at this point, Jaylen Brown's now got an injury. One of them needs to step up, though, because the talent on the Boston team, they need to be better than what they are.
Well, Jaylen Brown, the development in his game, the ability to create shots off the dribble, how big of a step he's taken defensively as well. And Jayson Tatum, like, he's got just this natural ability that is just God-given. And obviously his numbers have gone up, but, like, defense, like a guy like as long and athletic as him, he should be a shutdown defender almost. Yeah. A dozen a pass. I don't really see, like, obviously his efficiency would go up, getting more familiarized, but in terms of how much Jayson Tatum's really developed his game, compared to Jaylen Brown, his jump shot's a lot better, the off the dribble thing, obviously defender. So I can see why people, like, I think Jaylen Brown's closed that gap, and if Tatum's going to continue this way to not be that guy, it's a conversation that needs to be had.
Yeah, the last problem I have with Tatum is obviously Smart said that, hey, those guys don't pass the ball, and that's a big issue, that Jayson and Jaylen don't pass the ball enough and get us other guys open looks. And the problem with Jayson Tatum is, I remember that first game against the Knicks, first game of the season, it was jumper after jumper after jumper, and it was miss after miss after miss, and he just wasn't getting to the rim. And so if he's lacking some aggressiveness and he's not getting to the rim, and he's just chucking up jump shots, then he's purely reliant on that. Because really, if his jump shots are not going in, he's not affecting the game in any other way. He's not. In fact, he's a net negative on the team because he's putting up shot after shot and he keeps missing. So that's where, Jaylen Brown can impact the game on the defensive end. Way more, I think, right now than what Jayson Tatum can. So you're absolutely right. Tatum's got to develop the other parts of his game to the point where, hey, if my jump shot isn't falling, I can still be a really good NBA player. Because that's what the best players do.
Exactly.
That's what the best players do. Look at Steph Curry right now. Now, again, I'm sorry to bring relate it back to... Well, maybe not. But I'm I obviously watch a lot of Warriors and watch a lot of Steph Curry. Steph Curry right now is shooting the ball really poorly. Not league-wide poorly, but for him, by Curry standards, by Steph standards, he's shooting the ball really poorly. Is he still playing fairly well? Yes. He's actually co-favourite for MVP, which I don't really understand because he's shooting the ball not that well. But by the bookies, he's co-favourite for MVP. Now, part of it's got to do with the Warriors being so good, but the Warriors are so good because he is impacting the game in other ways. Whether it's he's getting a heap of rebounds, he's getting a heap of assists, he's setting screens for other blokes to get open, he's locking in on defense. Now, we're not saying I said it before, I'm not saying he's a great defender, but he's locking in on defense and he's actually caring about that side of the floor. Not sure Jayson Tatum plays 100% on defense every possession. So that's the difference between the superstar top 10 players in the league and the guys are rung below that, which is where I would sit Tatum. I don't think he's a top 10 player in the league just yet. Can he be? Most certainly. I don't think he's there yet. He's somewhere between 10 and 20. And he's got to develop other aspects of his game if he wants to get into that top 10.
I reckon this will be the first time in his career where he's actually, like, for lack of a better term, to try. Like, every team he's ever played in growing up, just natural talent, just would get 30 points just because he's Jayson Tatum. So I reckon this is the first time in his career. And I think, this season we're gonna really start seeing if he can be that guy. And this could be a nightmare for the Boston Celtics. Let's say that he's not that guy. Your entire, the decade just gone. If all you can sort of show is, I guess, Jaylen Brown, but that's not all the picks that you had and you fleeced the net. This could be a nightmare for the Boston Celtics. So I don't know, mate. Just something to watch. And I've cursed a few players. I think Tatum and Michael Porter Jr., two blokes I picked. Now,
Look, you're not the only one at the end of the day, but.